We are in the BI Platform studio and I'm speaking with Alec Sharp, with whom we will be running a half-day seminar entitled The Data Process Connection. Alec, could you briefly explain the overall goal of the half-day workshop?
Certainly. The primary goal is to help data professionals expand their influence by sharing examples and techniques of how the data perspective, especially conceptual data modeling, supports other fields such as business process change, business analysis, and business architecture. However, if you are, say, a business process change professional or a business analyst, you will also benefit by seeing how the data perspective supports your goals. So it's a two-way presentation about the power of combining the data and process perspectives.
Okay. And can you briefly, it's a half day, so can you briefly walk us through the topics that you will be covering in the workshop?
Certainly. Initially, we will add some clarity to the idea of what is a concept model. This is widely misunderstood. You know, many business analysts or business process people think a concept model is the same as a database design. Many data warehouse or BI professionals know about seeing the world in terms of cubes and dimensional models, but what we are going to do is emphasize that the concept model is a description of the business, by the business and for the business. Then we will move on to some very specific and practical techniques for making concept modeling accessible, understandable, and relevant to business people. So we will look at ideas like, how do I even discover my concepts or entities? How do I develop definitions without drifting into conflict? And really important, how do I avoid the deep dive for detail? Far too often, data modeling efforts get too quickly into detail and then we lose the business audience. And we'll close in the third section with looking at multiple real-life examples of how the data and business process perspectives work together. I think one thing people will find very interesting is looking at how these perspectives can support the evaluation, selection, and implementation of commercial off-the-shelf software.
Okay. And what are the job titles that you typically see attending your workshop? So who is it for?
This is a very wide-ranging workshop. I have developed or delivered versions of this at other conferences, and it seems to have quite a wide appeal. So, of course, we expect data professionals. You might be an ETL developer, a data architect, a data modeler. This will be very useful for you. But, of course, you may also be a data scientist. You may be into the Internet of Things. Those topics will also be relevant here. And on the business side, if you might be a business analyst, a business architect, a business process change professional, I think those groups will also get real benefit out of the content we'll deliver.
Okay, well, thank you very much, Alec.